Hi, this is Miss Jenny, and I'm a piano teacher. Welcome back to my piano tutorial. I'm so excited today to share with you my piano version of Oh MacDonald Had a Farm. Alright, please excuse me. I know this is not a singing tutorial. Okay, please download my sheet music from the link I provided in the description box below so you can follow along with my tutorial. If the sheet music is ready, let's begin. Let's listen to the whole piece at the original speed first. On the top left-hand corner of the sheet music, the tempo mark is given, and you can see a quarter note equals 144. Let's check with the metronome how fast 144 is. First, turn this on, and you can see it's already set at 144. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the speed we have to play at. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's discuss the right-hand part now. First, we need to check the time signature. It's showing 4/4 time at the beginning of the sheet music. 4/4 time means there are 4 quarter note beats in a bar, and we have to count the music in 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you remember we need to add n beats in between the numbers if we see eighth notes used in the music? Yes, we talked about that in some earlier tutorials. Alright, we can find some eighth notes in bars 11 to 12, so we need to adjust the counting to 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. By adding the n beats in between the numbers, we can now count each eighth note clearly. In bar 1, the right-hand starting note is treble C, which is labeled here on the piano. This treble C is 1 octave higher than middle C. This one is middle C, so treble C is here. The fingering is showing 4, so we need to put finger 4 on treble C. So this is our right-hand starting position. In bar 3, the first note is E, and we need to use pinky on it. If you remember, our hand position was still here in bar 2, so in order to use the pinky to play the E in bar 3, we need to stretch this up to E and shift other fingers up at the same time. Now our hand position is shifted up here and ready to play E, E, D, D, C in bars 3 and 4. The last note in bar 4 is G, and we have to use the thumb on it. Therefore, we have to stretch the thumb down to G again and bring our hand back to the original position as in the start, like this. Let's play through bars 1 to 4 now on the piano. Please observe the position change in bars 3 and 4. I will count you in one bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. For bars 5 to 8, the phrase is exactly the same as in bars 1 to 4, so you should know how to play it. In bar 9, the first note is treble C, and we're still using finger 4 on this, which means our hand position is still here as in the start. And we're keeping this position through bars 9 to 12. In bars 11 to 12, we've mentioned before that there are some eighth notes used. So let's first learn how to tap the rhythm here. You can see I have written out the counting in bars 11 to 12 for you. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's play through bars 9 to 12 now on the piano. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 From bars 13 to 16, this phrase is almost the same as the phrase in bars 1 to 4, only that bar 16 is slightly varied from bar 4. If we make a comparison between bar 16 and bar 4, you can see the treble C in bar 16 is now in whole note, which means we need to hold it for 4 beats long, while that treble C in bar 4 is in dotted half note, for which we need to hold for 3 beats only. And you can also see the G in bar 4 is no longer appearing in bar 16 now. So this is how we play bar 16. Finger 3 on treble C. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's play through bars 1 to 16. I will count you in 1 bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's discuss the left-hand part now. The left-hand starting note is the E below middle C, which is labeled here, and we have to use finger 3 on it. So this is our left-hand starting position, and the left hand is going to stay at this position for the entire piece. In bars 1 to 4, you can see each left-hand note is written in half note, which means we need to hold each note for 2 beats long. Let's play through bars 1 to 4 now on the piano. I will count you in 1 bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. From bars 5 to 8, the left-hand part is exactly the same as in bars 1 to 4, so you should know how to play it. From bars 9 to 12, you can see the left-hand pattern is repeating itself in every bar. So let's look at the left-hand pattern in bar 9 first as an example. In bar 9, there are 2 notes in the left-hand pattern. They're the E and C. Finger 3 on E and then the pinky on C. Both notes are written in half note, which means we need to hold each one for 2 beats long. Let's try out this left-hand pattern in bar 9. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So this left-hand pattern in bar 9 will be used again in bars 10, 11, and 12. From bars 13 to 16, the left-hand part is almost the same as that in bars 1 to 4. The only difference is bar 16 is different from bar 4. Let's see what we've got in bar 16. Spelling the notes in order are the E, G, and C. This is the hand position. Pinky on C, finger 3 on E, and then the thumb on G. We see something special in here that there is a staccato mark on the second note G, which means we have to bounce off the key when we play this G with our thumb. This is how we play the left-hand part in bar 16. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's play through bars 1 to 16 in the left-hand part. I will count you in 1 bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 for the slow practice now in both hands. Just a reminder, the left hand starting note is E and we have to use finger 3 on it. The right hand starting note is C and we have to use finger 4 on it. I will count it in 1 bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's all for today's tutorial. For efficient learning, please study each hand well enough before doing the slow practice in both hands. Then you can work up step by step to the target speed 144. I hope my tips are helpful. Tell me in the comments if you have any questions. Please follow my channel for more piano tutorials designed for beginners. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon in my next video. Bye!